beautiful people. You are right on time to get your not your daily dose, but your weekly dose of the tea. Of course, this is the tea. It was a pun, but you get it. My name is Laura Mbatha. Of course, you can find me on all my social media as Mbatha Laura on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and TikTok as well. So add me up and let's get chatting. Of course, today I am joined by the beautiful Lynn. Unfortunately, Susan couldn't be with us today. She's feeling unwell, but we're praying for a quick recovery for her. So Lynn, what's up?
What's happening?
You look good.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
When you come to the tea, you have to
Despite
look
the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't forget the conversation keeps going on hashtag KTN the tea and our KTN Home pages on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you know, everywhere. You know,
exactly.
Everything
And you can find me on IG and TikTok as well as Lynn_Stevens. Tafadhali si Linda Wandete. But yeah, we can get going, Uko, you know, just being active and everything.
All right. So if you know you've been acting right, then we're not going to be talking about you. But if by any chance you've been on these streets, we know you. Yeah, we've seen you. We know what's going on. So someone who apparently runs the streets better than I do, clearly. Shakila, who was on Eric Omondi's Divalicious show. There's something first of all with Eric Omondi and he's cross-dressing, which is fine. I don't judge this. But what is it about, you know? Like,
you know, Eric Omondi, first of all, I feel like Eric Omondi anaendanga extra. You understand? Extra with the outfits, makeup and everything, and even what he says and his content as well. I
mean, for me, it's like, where did it come from? Where's it going? Like, what's the point of this?
No, you know, in Kenya, the way they introduce things, the way they speak about things, they never tell us that this is something that is coming closer to you guys tomorrow. Leo. No, they don't do that. What they do is they bring something dramatic. Alafu, from there is when we hear, oh, okay, guys, something is up, stay tuned. But that's not the catch. Now the catch is, apparently, Shakila, ni kama munafanya kazi kwa streets pamoja, but I guess uko kwa side ingine ya streets.
They clean the streets. I don't operate there.
You don't operate kwa streets. So Shakila, I'm going hard on a babe, Mishi Dora.
Wow, so if you don't know, Mishi Dora was arrested for skipping a bail on Abatasi Bali, just our neighbors here, Golden Ice Bistro for her movie launch, which she skipped out on. And she did have a conversation with Dr. Funike where she said they didn't ask for the bill at the time. I'm assuming as a celebrity you go somewhere and drink and it's just expected of you to pay. Yeah. But then she said they didn't ask me for the bill, so whose problem is it?
Hello, but you don't go somewhere unprepared and you're drinking 140 something thousand.
Let me tell you, the drinks are fine. For me, it's the chicken. It's the chicken that gets me. You're just eating food you can't pay for.
Maybe one thing I know. No, she didn't even pay for that chicken.
She didn't pay for the chicken.
But the chicken was like 3 Gs. I'm pretty sure that one went down her belly instantly. But this pombe, what happened? She was impressing the masses.
So she calls Mishi Dora a cockroach that they don't have to talk about with Eric Omondi. Of course, Eric was very, you know, nonchalant about it, and he was like, "Oh, you just called her a cockroach," not instigating, but also not fueling the fire.
And she was like, "Mishi is here. I'm here."
You know, you're wherever you feel
balance.
You are.
There's no balance between Shakila and Mishi.
And that's exactly. KRG went ahead and said he agrees. So you know. And of course, how do you call it? Nairobi Diaries cast came to Mishi Dora's defense with Sabrina saying, and I quote, "Una Makalio lakini huna Makao." What? Shots fired, straight and direct.
There are so many things that she said. Actually,
she said a lot of things,
but I wouldn't, because you know the cost of things. Tukianza kuinterpret hapa from cost to Kiswahili or English, honey. She said things, but I also hope that Shakila got something from that, because you don't just attack people
out of nowhere.
Based on their standards. You don't come to me at now, Laura, because you have something expensive than me. You're trying to put me down. I don't belong there. It's just that I don't have it at the moment.
Yeah. And who says this is what she's craving for? You know what you have to do. Anyway, that aside, Mishi Dora also went ahead and made a remark about the statements made by Shakila, and she said, okay, something along the lines of pakamze, I don't know, but you know.
Usicheze na pakamze.
Yeah, me story about pakame, I don't know, but she clapped back, and I can't wait to see where this story goes. I hope it goes nowhere, because I really don't feel like this is beef.
I also hope that it doesn't end up kama vitu za Nairobi Diaries, because we all know Nairobi Diaries and stuff zinaendanga pale kwa.
I don't know if Shakila and
y'all can ask Sicho and Naughty Flow. They have had her taste. You don't play with Mishi.
You know, funny thing is, Sicho came to her defense.
Yeah, and that's the best part, you know. Hata tukipigana honey, and the next time nakutana na wewe huko umevamiwa, we're going down. It's going
Anyway,
down.
even more beef, which is not necessarily beef, but apparently, Steve Simple Boy is stealing women. He's stealing your girl, Mr. Steal Your Girl. No longer a simple boy. He's a complex human being.
There's an outbreak out here.
So apparently this guy came out and said, because she goes by Miss Simple Boy on TikTok. I don't actually know her name.
Well, let's call her Miss Simple Boy because that's what she goes by.
That's what she goes by on TikTok. So apparently this guy came out with pictures and said, by the way, Steve Olini be a name.
Hey!
And guys are like, okay.
You know, people underestimated Steve was Simple Boy so bad, and I'm actually glad he's unleashing this side. You know, I mean, kama kuna connections za kufika kwa Steve, can you all give me those connections, please? Because I need that. Hey, kama maisha ni Steve, let me tell you something. People really underestimated his potential, his capability. Cheza na yeye anakuja kwako, anakunyang'anya roho safi in broad daylight, and then the chick, the ex-girlfriend, apparently for 7 years, had something to say, and she was like, first of all, your engagement ilipangwa. And I'm like, babe, panga yako, we are coming, we will witness.
That's pretty vishy.
Yeah, pretty vishy, pretty vishy. But in the meantime, we're just here to enjoy and uplift Steve Simple Boy because he deserves the babe. Steve-O deserves the babe. I mean,
I'm always
and a glow.
Any day. But my question is the whole proposal thing, like from Madini, was it
Madini Classic?
Madini Classic, and also Steve Simple Boy proposing to this chick. It's so fast. And I mean, people fall in love in their own ways. Yeah. But do you feel like this clown?
In Kenya, never say never. Just wait. But I'm actually suspecting a song from Madini Classic. I'm not so sure he would. I don't know his taste.
Is it Classic or Madini Classic?
It's Madini.
Okay.
I don't actually think that Madini Classic. I don't know his type actually, but I'm thinking that if there is something cooking between Yaya and Pretty. Let's wait and see, because he said that the chick is okay, the chick is fine. Mbona watu muna discriminate people because, you know, wamebeba sana. Wacha watu wabebe na wabebe neighbors. And that's Madini's type.
But
find yours.
I don't actually know if this is news or if it's not, but there's something I was going through social media last week and I came across. What's his name? First of all, you guys don't understand how much I'm in love with Jovial. Jovial is my best friend.
Okay,
my best friend. We are buddies like this. I don't know where she is, but big shout out to her.
Wherever you are.
Willie Paul shot his shot, but I think, you know, it ricocheted. It came back his way.
Shots fired the wrong way.
And Jovial said, you don't do that here. We don't do that here.
I'm a grown woman.
Yes. I'm too woman.
I'm not in that space. Aki ako too like, honey, yani mimi, don't be approaching me online doing those, you know, with those terms. Yeah.
But here's one thing. The one thing that is undebatable, Willie Paul is very talented. I think he's one of the most talented Kenyan artists.
They've never had a song together?
No. Okay. I think he's one of the most talented Kenyan artists in Kenya, and that is undebated for me. Me, I will fight your mother because of this statement. I will fight your father. I will fight all of them. But when it comes to Willie Paul and women, I think I draw the line there. The way his approach is to women is kind of crazy for me.
You know, vitu zingine ni generic. Some things tunabebanga kutoka kwa mababu, so you never know. Willie Paul, at this point, I feel like women are actually landing him in trouble, and he doesn't realize it. Yeah. Because Mimi, I can't say much, but he used to be so popular before. But until he started this drama, I don't know, I did this with who, and it actually almost costed him his career once. You know, you remember
not
those times with Akina Sijui, what was her name?
And then Diana came out with the story, then some other chick came out with the story.
Especially, I mean, those allegations are strong.
As a caring fan, I'd advise him to watch a few of Andrew Kibe's videos. He makes sense sometimes, and I think you can get something from him. But before we move to international news, some exciting East African news is the East African Arts Entertainment Awards, which Nairobi Gossip Club posted earlier. And a lot of Kenyan winners. We might not be able to mention all of them, but one of my favorites was Nazizi, who's part of the Standard Media Group team, and she's the best female legendary artist
really
of
dope.
2020. Two guys. Do you know what kind of a big deal is? Do you know the last time Nazizi like released an album like for us to actually enjoy, and that's how impactful her music has been. So of course other people like Ferdinand Omanyala, who was the best sports personality.
That's nice. You know? He deserves it.
Exactly. He after what he went through with the embassy, the struggle. I know. You know who that tried to come after him. It's nice. It's nice that he's getting good things. So
maybe it's also a reward for being faithful.
God sees you.
In
God
secret.
sees you. You put it in your pants, God adds more in your pocket.
Exactly.
Yes.
And also Nyashinsky won the male legendary artist.
Male legendary artist, which is fantastic. Calligraph
really
Jones, we have Otile Brown, Eric Omondi, Pierre McKenna. Me, listen,
Pierre.
guys. Me, don't call me a hater. I'll tell you next
Tell
time.
us.
Me, second beef. Second beef with female DJs, I don't have beef. But anyway, we're taking a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Keep it KTN Home. This is the tea.
The tea, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around and of course engaging with us on our socials. We go by KTN across all platforms, and of course we are back. Na tulikuwa tunaongelelea mambo za Pierre McKenna. Umesema a story for another day.
A story for another day, but
now
she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, she is a beautiful woman. We'll be talking about her spingine. Tupatie story madam za kusema. Anyways, moving on to international news.
Yes.
Hey,
you guys, let me tell you, there's this cultural shift in the United States, and USA is a superpower not only because of, you know, technology and nuclear bombs or whatever. In terms of entertainment, they literally control how, you know, entertainment is consumed. So there's been a cultural shift when it comes to social politics, where sexuality is a topic, where gender, whatever's are ableism, whether you're disabled, all of these people, all of these, let's say, discriminated upon people, the blacks, all of those things. So they all have the minorities, yes. So Beyonce, who can do no wrong in the eyes of Susan, I really wish Susan was here so I could shove it in her face.
I know,
Susan,
right?
this one is for you.
I know.
So anyway, Beyonce, who can do no wrong, apparently, has an album out. I don't even know the name of the album, but Susan was so excited about it, and I'm excited for her because I see how she loves her. And she has a song. And in this song, there's a lyric that people are upset about that has the word spaz. For those of you who are very keen on social media, Lizzo had released a song a few weeks ago that had the same lyric, spaz. And people from the disabled, the disabled specially abled community said this is an ableist term that is used to, because people with like schizophrenia and other, you know, things that make you act out, hyperactive, I'm assuming. I'm explaining this loosely because I don't actually know the medical term. So it's an ableist term and it's a slur, you know, like how the N-word or how the word retard is a slur. So Beyonce has to go and change the song. And she says she's sorry, she'll change the song. But here's my question. She knew, I mean, Lizzo is a big artist. She released the song not more than like a month ago. You want to tell me Beyonce's team, when they're listening to this, didn't know that it caused backlash? Or maybe she released it on like, let's see what happens. I'm Beyonce.
Testing the waters.
You know
testing
she's
the
Beyonce.
waters.
Even if I was Beyonce, I'd try. You know, like, how far can I go? How, you know.
Yeah, just to see how deep things can get. But listen, I think, no, this is a whole situation where I think if she's supposed to eliminate or remove a coca part, she is really supposed to learn, because next time if you do this and someone else had done it just a few days ago,
it can't
baby
be,
girl, you
honestly,
cannot.
She has such a big, she has Beyonce money.
I know, right?
You
but
know?
she could have done better. Even kitu avoid, or maybe she did it deliberately. You never know. Again,
let me tell you,
it's art and
these
it's
celebrities,
music, especially.
These celebrities, you know, just because it's Beyonce, it's not for you. Anyway, you tell us. And on that same note, that same Beyonce, we have 3 Beyonce stories for you guys. Are you ready?
I know, right? And Beyonce has also been called out for something.
Yes, Beyonce has been called out.
Monica, is she Monica?
Monica Lewinsky had an affair with the former president of the United States, Bill Clinton, while he was in office. And she was so ostracized by the community. She was so, you know, discriminated upon. She couldn't get a job. She couldn't leave her house because people were constant. You know the way Americans are. You know, everyone was like, oh my God, how could you do this to our president? You know, like, and she was like, but I'm the victim, because she was like, I think 21 at the time. So anyway, this passes, years go by, and you know, she regains her life. But if you guys listen to Beyonce, she has this song called Partition. And in one of those verses, she mentions Monica Lewinsky. So after the spas incident, Monica Lewinsky goes on Twitter and is like, by the way, you should also like put my name out of your mouth. Will Smith style. She just couldn't slap Beyonce.
I know, right?
You know.
And also, Lewinsky apparently, you know, at that time when that
years later, that's why my question is like, is it really a real thing for her, or is it poking fun at this passing? Because there are 2 sides about this whole issue.
Yeah, right now I'm thinking that maybe after Meona, okay, so zinaweza tolewa, so those words can be removed. Sindio, if the lyrics inatolewa, why not?
Untouchable?
Yeah, kama tatoa the lyrics, by the way, and this mama, maybe she's been living with this thing for years.
True.
You never know. You know, people don't heal just instantly. It takes time for some people.
I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah, because right now I'm thinking maybe it's been eating her up for a long time, and she's like, by the way, it's time you get it out. Kama you are able to do this, and for the lyrics, to add my name.
Yeah,
people are not going to be Lewinsky anymore.
So you let us know, does it feel genuine? Does it feel ingenuous? You tell us. But story number 3, still on Beyonce. Guys, Queen Bee is overworking. First of all, of course, nowadays albums just don't sell as much as they used to.
Yeah.
Because people are streaming music, people are listening to music on YouTube. You don't need to go and get a physical album, you know. So here's the thing. Beyonce has sampled, I haven't listened to the album, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna listen to one of the 2-3 bangers that I find, but I'm not gonna sit down and be like, oh my God, Beyonce's releasing an album.
Susan anakusikia na anangoja the album.
Susan is holding her fist and can't wait to punch me into next week. I know,
right?
I'm waiting for you. So anyway, Beyonce sampled one of history's biggest songs, Milkshake by Kelly, which I think is one of her biggest songs.
Alafu, I want, by the time wanaongelelea ndio natoa hizo. You know, it's showbiz, my dear. It's showbiz, and people do anything for money. I mean, do anything for moolah.
Yeah, I don't know. I like that she's not beehive, so she's thinking rationally.
But she's a bee.
Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to style sports. This is Susan's favorite bit, and I know Susan will love this fashionista we're highlighting today. And funny enough, I tell Susan reminds me of Tracy Ellis Ross. Her personality, you know, everything about her reminds me a lot of Tracy Ellis Ross. But these pictures remind me so much of Susan's personality, especially one picture that I feel like this is just definitely Susan. She's in this green,
the green
and the orange background. That is definitely Sue. So Rakaman, this is you, and you better remake this, because I don't know. First of all, has this show been dedicated to Susan? I've been talking about her the whole time.
I mean, she deserves.
It's an obsession by the way.
She deserves it. We deserve to dedicate this whole show to Sue.
Yeah,
but there's Sue where you are.
Oh, get better. Yeah, she's not feeling it. So Kiki Palmer was on the cover of Women Health, and every single shot was a masterpiece. I don't know if you agree.
So first of all, I like the way, kwanza that orange thingy that she's worn. Is it
on the cover?
Yeah. And then there's this dress where she has like, it's a lace dress. It has lace or something.
Oh, that was on the red carpet.
Yeah, she looks really nice. I like her sense of fashion.
Yeah, she's been on social media a lot because of the Nope movie that she featured in as a main cast. Yeah. So she's been doing red carpet. So we have a few red carpets of her in London where she was wearing this green mesh dress, which was fantastic, designed by Valentino. But guys, check out Kiki Palmer. You guys are speaking on her, and she brought back braids on the runway. And guys,
I like how authentic she is. I think it also comes after the whole situation with Zendaya, the whole situation where the internet went head on. I know, I like the braids. You know, let's embrace ourselves. See, lazima everywhere we go, we do the wigs and stuff. We can do like cakey. And also, and here I am. And also, she was in the cover for a health magazine, right?
Yes, Women's Health. Yeah, that's where she was.
Yeah, exactly.
So guys, check out Kiki Palmer's page. Check out Women's Health.
Exactly.
She looked fantastic. And of course, unfortunately, that's all the time we had for you. If you have any more stories that you feel we left out, let's have a chat on hashtag KTN.
And before we finish, Tafadhali, she said that she doesn't eat garbage to maintain her body. So I don't know what she meant by garbage, but I'm thinking let's Tafadhali try and chambua what this garbage means, because we also want to have such nice bodies, you know.
Banging body. And of course, for these and more tips, you can follow me on social media. That is at Makalio, and that is Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat. Why are people letting me on Snapchat? Stop.
You're on Snapchat? Yes. I don't even know if I have an account. So I go by Lynn_Stevens on IG and TikTok. My name is Linda Wandete, though. Don't confuse that. And in case you miss out on any of our episodes here, we are on YouTube and we got you covered because we have a lot of content for you guys there. So yeah, see us there. And I guess we will see you guys next time.
Next time.